So I ain't gonna lie. I know you like it. I know you can. Oh, I got my big old jugs out. No bra. Cereal. No milk. Ooh, I got the cereal. No milk out. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let me stop playing. Where everybody at? This is my baby daddy. Love you more. Have a great night. That's just my baby daddy. Oh, sure. Where's my YouTube community? I know y'all ain't used to seeing me on here, but somebody gotta see this progress tonight. Ain't nobody on here. Oh well, hold on. My thing be delayed. It be taking a minute to pop up. Y'all right. Welcome to live chat. It definitely be taking a minute. Then it just get the flooding in. Jay, Jalen. I want to tell him to put him in that bed. I'm ready to get off of her. Ain't nobody even on her. I'm literally talking to myself at this point. Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you? What's up? Where everybody at? What everybody been on? What's up, Antonio? How you been? What's up, Bronson? It's my birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Bronson Lamar. Shara White said, "What's up? What's up, y'all? I miss YouTube. Like, this is why I like YouTube. Like, I like TikTok when I was just over there, but TikTok ain't like YouTube. I don't care what nobody say. YouTube vibe is just way different than TikTok. I'm trying to get with the TikTok current, but I don't know. I'm getting taken under. What's up? Do anybody know who I am on here, twin? Hello from Milwaukee. What's up, Brian? What's up? The love on YouTube just be different than on TikTok, y'all. I don't know. YouTube pay more than TikTok do it. I'm trying to get in my I'm trying to get back in my YouTube bag. I ain't even gonna lie. I've been gone for a minute. I know all my fans probably been wondering where I've been at. But thank you for the hearts whoever sending it. But I'm back. That's all I can tell y'all. I'm back until I'm not back. If that makes sense. Cause I ain't really supposed to be back right now. I'm still rebranding. I'm still working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes. So I'm back until I ain't back. I'm just giving a quick update on to my YouTube family. Let them know I love them and I definitely miss them. Or my lips original. I outlined it like Kylie Jenner original or like Stonie original. It depends on which one you want. It definitely depends. I'm Indian. Okay. I'm okay. I'm well. You are so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't been doing nothing. I just been working on myself. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. And that's exactly what I've been doing, what I gotta do in that order. And like I got so much to unpack, and I don't even have the night to even. I don't even have the energy to. I should have got started earlier. It's 12:50 now. I should have like got ready with y'all some. Where are you from? STL. Yep, from STL. I love being from here sometimes. I say that. I'm ready for a new vibe. I'm ready. I'm most definitely ready for a new vibe. STL is fine, but I just can't see myself living here forever. Living in STL is kind of dangerous at times, but it's fun. It can be fun. It's a lot of stuff to do here if you know what to do here. But it's like a miniature ATL. That's what I say about STL. If you whatever you think, well, I think our downtown is eating ATL downtown up. I'm not gonna lie. We got probably one of the best downtown areas, probably besides New York and Chicago. I say we got to be top three. We got to be top five. I'm gonna say we got to be top five because I haven't been to every downtown area of a city, but I know we outdoing Atlanta. I can't nobody tell me we not outdoing Atlanta. Atlanta streets is like this small, and all they businesses is literally this close together. Our downtown look like something you never seen before. So STL downtown definitely eating any other like state downtown probably up. Like aesthetic wise. I'm like aesthetic. That's what I'm trying to say. View wise, that type of wise. Things to do down there. If I'm wrong, y'all put in the comments what's another downtown area that's not New York, that's not Chicago, that's nice. Other than if you've been to STL. Or white men visible. What? I'm lost on that one. What does that even mean? Yeah, I ain't started doing it until I went live. What does that mean? I ain't started all these doing it until I went live. I wasn't thinking about going to sleep. I was not thinking about going to sleep, y'all. American, you never read a kindergarten color book. American, you never read a kindergarten color book. I've never read a kindergarten color book. You're right. Who reads coloring books? We read actual literature. You're right. American people actually read literature. So actually you're correct about that. We don't read coloring books. That's what we color in. So nice try. Nice try on being rude to us, fellow American people. A white man, I don't know. Why is everything about a white man? Why do you comment so much about a white man and black man and this and that? I don't see color. I see, the first thing that people greet me with, the first thing I think about when people walk up to me is how they speak to me. How they speak to me, how they greet me, all of that. I really don't see their color. Like the other day I was by the lake and I was just literally talking to a little girl, not my ethic, and I'm just vibing with her. She just walked up to me and was like, she's asked something about rain, something about it was like some deep stuff about the rain. I was like, And then I hit her with a lake is just one big puddle. And she was like, So I don't go off of that. What's up? What's the vibe of the night? What's the conversation? Drop topics in the chat so we can get a topic going, so we can speak on topics. What's on y'all mind tonight? We got somebody thinking about colors. Don't know colors XD. We got somebody thinking about colors in the chat. We got Mama Bell 2. What is Mama Bell 2? What does that mean? Who is that? Let's get some chats going in the chat. Let's get a conversation started. The Knicks. Let's talk about the Knicks. I don't know nothing about basketball. I see the Knicks went to the finals. That's beautiful. They said they ain't been there since 1919. So that's beautiful. That the Knicks is finally getting the recognition that New York always wanted. Thank you. I love that uniform. I love that orange and blue. Am I weird because I love them colors? Like I would just definitely wear a Knicks jersey just off the colors. I love orange. I love orange and blue. So that's the most I can tell you about the Knicks. I don't know a player on that mug. I don't know what they. I don't know nothing about the Knicks. I ain't gonna even sit here and hold you. I'd be straight up lying to you if I said I did know. 1994, not 19. Not 1994. That's a long time. I was 4 years. So you mean tell me I ain't the Knicks ain't went to the finals since 1994? Golly. Golly, what was going on when I was 4? And after that, it just went downhill. It sounds pretty similar to my life. So maybe my life picking up because the Knicks life picking up. Maybe because the Knicks is doing good in their life, maybe my life might start doing good. And so I need the Knicks to win everything. What else do they gotta win? The championship? We need the Knicks to win the championship, y'all, because they ain't win since 1994. Do you know how long that is? That's over 30 years. I'm 36 years old, y'all. Well, I shouldn't be telling y'all that. That ain't y'all business. Act like y'all didn't hear that. Please act like y'all didn't hear that because that's not none of your concern. It definitely does not concern you. You right there. It don't concern you. How about the WNBA? I don't know. Don't know nothing about them. I don't know. I don't know no W. I don't know nothing about these folks. I live in literally my own bubble for 24 hours. I see who come down my timeline. The only WNBA player that I can name is Angel Reese. That's bad. That's bad. That's really bad. I know people faces, but I wouldn't be able to tell you who played for what team. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. If they ain't putting it on in a song or on a rap video, I don't really be knowing because that's the only thing that's relevant right now. Like that's coming on everything I'm watching. Is who on the timeline, who on the shade room. If they not up there, then I really don't know. Shoot, I don't know. Shoot, who is it? Who is these people? That's what I be saying to myself. Who is a lot of these people? They be getting a lot of these people putting them on TV. I don't know who they are. Don't know who they are, y'all. What's up? What's another topic you want to talk about? That's not sports. How about Flavor Flav? Flavor Flav, I like Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav still to this day had one of the best dating shows ever to ever hit TV. Now in the black community. Now to white people, The Bachelor will always be one of the best dating shows to ever hit TV. But to black people, you can't say nothing about Flavor Flav to black folk. Black folk will clock you over the head with a clock if you say something about Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav in the dating community, I mean to TV, is almost our Dr. Martin Luther King. So if you say something about Flavor Flav, you might as well go ahead and get ready to go on and get riding and boycott it because we don't play about Flavor Flav. We don't play about him. It's a lot of things we play about, but our black young man, Flavor Flav, we don't play about him. We don't play about him. He's the best. That's been to this day. That show has been trying to be replicate. People have always tried to redo it. You got people like Blueface and try to redo it. You got a lot of people that been trying to redo Flavor Flav show, and none have succeeded to be as best as I. But Drewski might have something on his hand, but Drewski took all of that from Flavor Flav. That was all originally from him. And Bad Girls Club. He took two shows really and combined them. because Flavor Flav was like that, but they wasn't doing so. They didn't do all that fighting on that, but they for sure did all that fighting on Bad Girls Club. But Drewski, he's our next Flavor Flav at this point. That's exactly where we went with it. Where he went with it. Beautiful. It was beautiful. Just watching it is beautiful. What's up, y'all? What's the next topic y'all want to talk about? Because I'm not going to stay on here long. I just wanted somebody to see what I had going on tonight. Was in a good mood. I'm like, let me log in, see, check on my people on YouTube, let's see what's going on Facebook, on TikTok. I'm trying to get my face out there more this year or next year. I don't know. I really didn't plan on popping out right now. But God told me to turn the camera on and talk to y'all, so that's what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. What's up? Where's everybody at? How everybody feeling tonight? Is everybody in a great mental space? Somebody tried to ruin my day today, but it didn't work. It didn't work at all. Well, how about the NFL? Oh, the NFL. How about the NFL? Since we own the NFL, since we talking about the NFL, I mean, like, it's some fine players in it. Let's just start there. Let's just start with the NFL. Then went out here and found the most finest niggas that they could, the finest black men that they could find in the NFL, and mixed. I mixed or white. I don't even care if he plays in the NFL. 9 times out of 10, he looks good. Name one NFL player that don't look good, y'all. It's not one NFL player that don't look good. That's why I love football. It's like all the fine people are playing football. Why is everybody that's fine playing football and baseball? Baseball got some fine people. Some fine. I mean, it don't matter what they are: Dominican, black, white, the baseball and NFL. Like, you just gotta look good to go in that league. I don't think it's one ugly. Y'all, I don't know. I could be wrong, but I haven't seen one ugly NFL player. Like, for real, I'm gonna have to grab me one when I get me. Unfortunately, people, I might end up with with an athlete at this point. The way things going right now, the NFL got some fine young men out there, and all I'm saying is, if I ever get the chance to go on one of them shows and they playing flag football, shirts will be coming off if I'm out there. They're gonna have to take some shirts off. I don't care who it is. I don't care. If you're married, you just had a baby, you got a girlfriend, the shirt is gonna have to get removed because they got some fine men. Which end of the world is best? An asteroid, nuclear war, a zombie apocalypse? Definitely a zombie apocalypse. If we're going into doomsday, I've always pictured doomsday being a zombie apocalypse. Since I was like 5 or 6 years old, I don't know where I came up with that. Why I've always been into zombie movies and stuff like that. Like, I love Land of the Dead, stuff like that. Dawn of the Dead. I love movies like that because I really feel like I Am Legend, stuff like that. I love it. I love it. Zombie Land, all of that stuff. Like, I really think if the end of the world happens, it's gonna happen in us. It's gonna end in some type of plague where we're like trying to bite each other. I literally think that. Why I think that, I have no clue. Am I sick for wanting to shoot a lot of people when it ends? Yes. Yes. Am I prepared to do anything? Yes. I watched every season of The Walking Dead, except for the last one, I think. But I've watched every season of The Walking Dead. So I wouldn't suggest you play with a person who watched a lot of those seasons, because we are prepared in our minds, in our minds for anything. If you watch The Walking Dead, you're pretty much, you know what's going on. I wouldn't be concerned if the aliens come down, because they've already been here. They've already been hovering, so it'll probably be scary. I'm not gonna lie. We gonna be like, what the heck is going on if they all invade? I would be terrified. I'm not gonna sit there and lie. If some UFOs come to Earth and just like Earth to humans, that's gonna be crazy. But mm, asteroids, that could happen. That's happening every day. Shoot, asteroids fall from the sky all the time. My team, the Packers. The Packers. I don't know nothing about the Packers. I don't know. I told you I don't know nothing about the Packers, y'all. All my exes are getting work done on their teeth. I think they're getting ready for the zombie apocalypse. I'm hollering. I'm hollering. Hopefully they don't bite nobody too hard because we're gonna have a lot of zombies missing a lot of teeth. I'm going to get mine done as well. So I hope they don't have that little smell people saying they got them little veneers that veneers be having. I'm gonna be mad if it got a little and y'all know exactly that smell that everybody talking about. It's like a little like plastic. I know what smell they talking about. It's a distinct smell. So I hope veneers don't have no bad smell to them. Cause I don't want nothing in my mouth that's stinking and smelling like plastic or like it's not supposed to be there. But that smell, I know what they talking about. It's a distinct smell. It's like it's not rubber bandish, but it's like you can smell it. Mm. I hope we don't have that smell. That's all I'm praying on. That my veneers don't stink. Cause everybody that get veneers keep on saying they stink. They stink so bad. Why people keep saying it? Why veneers are not supposed to smell? Then people saying people BBLs is starting to smell. Ew. Take that stuff out. Whew. Don't know. Still want it though. Still want some veneers, but if they gonna stink, they gonna be pulling that right out. What you think about the new coronavirus? Mm, I mean, ain't nothing we can do about a lot of this stuff that's going on. We couldn't control COVID. We couldn't control none of these things, these man-made viruses they got out here. We can't control it. So if this is how they're gonna take half of the population out to get some of these numbers down or whatever they plan on doing, then it's gonna happen, unfortunately. Whatever the government say do, we're really in their hands because they paying us, they making all the minimum, they making the wages that we earn. It's like the government really controls us. We live in a controlled environment. I hate to say that, but we actually live in a controlled environment. So if they say we all gonna have to get a vaccine for this virus, then we are gonna have to do that because we've seen time and time again the government mess with our livelihoods if we don't cooperate. If we do not cooperate with the government, we're gonna be in trouble. The world is gonna be in trouble. So until we throw them, we're thrown. We're doomed. We're already in doomsday. What are y'all talking about? I don't like. Don't get me started. When you're going to the gas when you're going to get gas every 2 hours and you haven't been to nothing but your local neighborhood stores just to do errands, we're already doomed. And anybody who's gonna go against what I'm saying, you're crazy. It's impossible to try to tell people, can you keep putting 10 on pump 5 every 10 minutes? Like this is ridiculous. Like 20 on point five every 10 minutes is ridiculous. Come on, y'all. Like I put $25 in my tank in my truck in my Jeep, and it didn't even get like past the E. Like it literally stayed like within that little mark. So if you got a truck or a diesel or you taking anything other than regular gas right now, I'm really praying for you because I know you struggling. I know you struggling to get back and forth to work. If your job consists of dropping packages off, delivery, anything like that, I know you're struggling because right now you're dependent on tips. You're really dependent on what kind of tips people leave you, especially if you're a door dasher or anything like that, because you are burning more gas to go drop that food off than to actually pick it up and deliver it. It's you burning more, you taking more of a loss than anything. You taking more of a loss. So with gas being this high, this just my honest opinion. I can't see DoorDash being around for too long because people, what's gonna happen is, or it's gonna get more expensive. It's probably gonna go up about $10 to $20 due to gas prices. I can see that going on by next year. I can see all the DoorDash prices going up by next year. Don't quote me, but I might be right, child. Because think about it. We average civilians going back and forth to a workplace whose car is turned off for hours can't even afford to get back and forth to work every day and then ride around and do this. So just imagine somebody who's using their car as a delivery tool. You're screwed. You don't have anything. You don't have no money. Like you don't have no money to play around with because everything is going into your tank unless you're delivering on a bike. In Washington State, 550 regular. That's crazy. That's crazy. And you know how quick 555 adds up? That's crazy. That's ridiculous. Here, I think it's like four something. It's like 469, 479, something like that. I forgot. But it's definitely four something here. And that's expensive. So I can just imagine like Texas or Atlanta when you're getting kind of close to that outer skirt of Atlanta, Florida. That gas price is like $6 out there. When I was just out there 2, 3 years ago, the gas was $6. So out there, they probably paying every bit of close to $10 a gallon. So I don't know. I'm really wondering what is the government planning on doing about all these prices because the American people can't survive. The American people are not going to be able to survive. The American people will not be able to, in the future, pay their rent. You're going to have a lot of people losing their houses because mortgages go up. Mortgages are not staying the same. I don't understand why they want to take away personal property tax so people can afford more things in life. Why do I have to pay another tax on something I've already been taxed on? That makes no sense to me with personal property tax. If I've already paid for this vehicle, the tax on it, for the plates on it once, for the temp tag, for the temp tag, for the tag, why do I gotta pay come back in a year or two and pay a whole nother big huge fee for just to keep paying y'all? I gotta pay you whatever the car value of it that you say it is. I have to pay that over and over again every other year, every year. I feel like that's not fair to the American people. If I was president, the first thing we'll be getting rid of is tax on everything because it's enough that we already getting taxed on our checks, taxed on bread, taxed on gas, taxed on like when do the American people get a cut? When do we get a break, y'all? We can thank our current president for the gas prices and groceries. Yes. I drive an old BMW. It only takes premium gas. A full tanker costs oh my goodness. Premium gas. This is what I'm saying. People that's actually paying that type of money, like this is money that the American people were using to get in between their weekly checks. Now people are using their in between weekly checks to put it on gas, to put it on their electric bill. It's ridiculous. My electric bill that went up this year. My electric bill is almost like three something just alone. They raised my AT&T bill up. My phone bill went up. My gas bill went up. My sewer bill went up. My trash bill went up this year at the top of the year. Everything is going up higher and higher. You know what? If I was president, if I could talk to the president, you know what I would tell him to do? Take everything down to 1970 prices and you watch the world. Let everybody keep whatever is in their account right now. Like if you got $100, whatever you got in your account, you are able to keep it. But they would have in the top of the year, they would have to close all the stores down, raise all the prices back down to what it would be equivalent to back in 1970. If we go back to the cost of living in 1970, I guarantee you, you would have a whole lot of happy Americans. They would have to take rent down to what the 1970 prices was, car notes down to everything would go back to the inflation will go back down to what 1970 prices was. I don't care what year of 1970 they want to do. They can do 1979 for all I care. But take it back down to the 70s and let the American people get get their mojo back. Like, what are we doing here? Like, we are struggling and they are not caring right now. The rich is trying to literally stay rich, and the poor is trying to stay poor. And it's not a black and it's not a white thing. It has everything to do with how much money you have in your account. If you don't have a lot of money in your account, you don't matter to this government. You will never matter to this government. It doesn't matter if you're white or black, Puerto Rican, Mexican, everybody always trying to put themselves in a category. None of this shit is mattering no more. None of this shit is mattering no more. Guess what? I have a black neighbor on the side of me who's struggling, and I have a white neighbor on the side of me who's struggling. Most of my neighbors are white. And guess what? We all stay in the same community, and guess what? We all struggling. I don't see none of them living better than me. None of them. They not pulling up with new cars. They not pulling up on new bikes. They not pulling up. They kids not driving no new cars every week like how it was when I was coming up. When you seen people, that wasn't of your race. You know what I mean? You didn't even, God forbid, you wasn't even supposed to be next door to some of these people. But now the struggle is real. You don't know who lives next door to you no more. You don't know who lives next door to you no more. You know why? Because most of the time it's an Airbnb. Let's talk about it. Most of the time, people are renting out rooms just to survive. So you don't know who you living next door to. You could be living next to a serial killer. So you better start listening out at night to hear screams and stuff. You don't know who you're listening. You don't know who's who no more. You don't know who's next door living. You don't know who's tied up next door. You don't know. You don't know. We don't know because stuff costs so much. People are having to sacrifice and move people into their house. I had neighbors that stayed across the street and they bottom half of their house rented out to other people because they could not afford the rent. So when I say you don't know who you living next door to, you literally don't know who you living next door to. And that's gonna be America's biggest problem right there. Because it's not no order. It's no more order. It's no more law and order anymore. People are making up their own rules, their own exceptions, and pretty soon people gonna be doing anything, robbing, to get it. They're gonna do anything to get it. And y'all know exactly what I'm saying. I started buying cheap groceries. I started walking more, but there are more expenses. Life is a subscription you can't cancel. You lying. You're not lying because it's like you don't. I mean, what are you gonna do? Not buy the gas? What are you gonna do? Not buy the cable? What are you gonna do? Because you're gonna be bored if you don't pay the AT&T bill. You're gonna be bored if you don't pay the Spectrum bill. You're gonna be bored if you cancel your Netflix. So it's almost like we're forced to pay all these bills. We're forced. We're being forced into this matrix. We're being forced into it. Is it a way out? I believe it can be. I believe that he would get another term if he at least listened to some of the American people that are saying we are struggling. We are struggling. We are not able to afford the things we should be able to afford. Why are we living check to check? If people start actually listening to what we're saying, then we should be okay. But right now, they not listening to us. They don't care. They don't care at all. It seems. I mean, right now the ballroom down at the White House is more important than what we saying. We saying we can't afford gas, cost of living, to live, get up and move around every damn day to even go to work. But we consider lazy Americans. I don't get it. You got so many people that came from different countries that went back to where they was from because they like we can't survive in no America. America is not where it's at no more. Everyone has problems. Everyone is thinking about expensive and loans. I've noticed that people on the roads have started arguing more often. Everyone is tense. Yes. Yes, I'm glad you brought that up. Road rage. Road rage been getting out. Man, every time you turn on your phone, you see people, but what I am commending, and I'm gonna give them a round of applause and a clap for, people just been getting it in with their fists. I'd rather see that than people shooting and killing each other. In GTA. I'd rather see that. I'd rather see that than to see them, hurting each other like that. So seeing them fight out there is actually better than seeing somebody end up hurt or hurting something else. Another thing, people in a rush a lot because people got to get their money. You got if you seen the movie In Time, I didn't get on her to get on in this bag, y'all. Why did y'all get me started? But if you seen the movie In Time, what was they doing in that movie? They was running. A lot of people was running. If you don't see any comparison, and then I'm probably finna get off here after this. If you don't see any comparison between that movie and what's going on in real time, you are asleep. You're not woke. Stop speaking woke talk. You are a part of the matrix. If you've never seen In Time with Justin Timberlake, you don't know what's going on out here. You don't have a clue. You don't have the slightest clue on what's going on out here. You are a part of the matrix. And the matrix is not a real, it's not like, you know what I'm saying? We're not finna just keep on throwing that word out there. It's actually in the Bible. That word is in the Bible, y'all. We got a lot of work to do. I can tell y'all that. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm just gonna focus on me and getting my coin. You know what I mean? I gotta focus on trying to find 101 ways to get my coin now because it's either gonna be eat or be eaten in a minute. And another thing I wanted to tell y'all that it's kind of it's not there. Oh no, we got a while to get there, but maybe in the next 15, 20 years. If you've ever seen Mad Max, go do your homework. I feel like a hamster on a treadmill. I live from paycheck to pay. No, seriously. You're not the only one. You're not the only one. You're not the only one. These conversations are being had daily with people having to pick between either buying groceries or paying a bill. You got a lot of people out here doing it. They picking between sending their kids to prom or paying their bills. You got a lot of people with car notes right now. They picking between paying a car note, kids' graduation. Just imagine all the parents that's sending their kids to school off their back, like basically paying for their kid to go to college, paying for their kid to go to private school. I really hate that for them. The people that's paying for private school and all of that, like out of pocket, which is probably 9 times out of 10, a middle class family who are already struggling, probably using the wife's income to pay for the extra little needs and wants. The wife is supposed to just be free money. The wife money is supposed to just be the free fluent money flowing through the house. The man money is supposed to be the center, and then the wife's money, if she works, is supposed to just be in the the flow. You got actually parents, two parent households that's actually having to stand side by side with paying everything, and that's when America knew. That's when America should have knew. When they did, they should do a poll. They actually should do a poll on everything. That's what they need to do. Stop talking about it and do a poll on how many American people actually having to do so much. Like, it's ridiculous. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. It's really ridiculous. L3, here I come. Here I come. He ready to get in the bed, y'all. I'm about to get off here. I enjoy YouTube tonight. I didn't get on here to really like get in my preaching bag. My lips look really pretty. I didn't really get in here to get in my preaching bag, but I got in it. It is what it is. I always find my way to preach. I don't be trying to, but sometimes it happens. I really got on her to like see what everybody was doing. I kind of miss my family on YouTube. I know my littles have been texting me, get back on her. I haven't seen you. I miss you. This, that, and that. And I'm like ignoring them because I was literally rebranding. But some told me to get on her today. Somebody tried to throw my energy out today, and I said, Jesus, not today. Jesus, not today. Not gonna happen. A couple of demons try to throw my energy out today. One was an old demon, and one is a new demon, trying to a monitoring demon. Try to throw my energy off, y'all. I did my makeup too. I want y'all to see this glow up. Yes, I want y'all to see this. I mean, where them glasses was at? Do y'all like it? Do it look good? Did I do a good job? Did I do a good job, you guys? I try to put a lash strip on. I don't really like lash strips though. I'm trying to learn how to do it like the real good. I happen all of is replacing people in their jobs. No, seriously. Did I do a good job on my makeup yet, Mister? That's his name. I'm gonna call him Mister. And them glasses literally will put a line on your face. I gotta make sure I like put my powder right now. I look so good. She's a baddie. She was a fairy. Yep, yep. I definitely think yes, looks good. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I think I'm just gonna just get in my bag. I'm probably gonna do a get ready with me on TikTok tomorrow. I don't know what time. I'm trying to debate what time I should go. Jay, Jay. I'm trying to get his attention. I know he up. I could hear him talking on the phone, literally. Anywho, I'm finna go get L3 in the bed job. For those who know, that's my baby boy. I'm finna go get him in the bed, put him in the bed. I'm finna go to bed. I'm finna take this shit off. I just been playing around in it, perfecting my craft, and I look so good. It looks so good. Oh, I didn't get. I forgot I had. Oh no, that's the shadow. Why am I steady putting this stuff on and I'm finna take it off? It makes no sense. Why? What's up? Anything else y'all want to talk about inside? Because I'm about to get off of here. Dang, I was on here 40 minutes. 40 minutes didn't even feel like that. Look, that's how I know I love YouTube more than TikTok because 40 minutes didn't even feel like 40 minutes at all. 40 minutes didn't feel like 40 minutes at all. Why? Why did that not feel like that on YouTube? Like y'all are so warming on YouTube. Like YouTube is more realistic than TikTok to me. Like people are more realistic on YouTube. I think this is like the grown crowd. TikTok is more of the delusional crowd to me, a little bit. These are people that's kind of a little bit delusional. But YouTube always show me a good time. Like every time. Every time YouTube show me a good time. It ain't never been a time I ain't had a girl ain't had a good time on YouTube. Anyway, I'm about to get off of here. My baby crying. He ready to go lay down. I'll see y'all when I see y'all.